You can hear the generator. I just ran this trouble light, and holy crap, the cord is really long. It goes right to the snowmobile. So I tucked the generator. I just thought it sounded different. I tucked the generator right behind the snowmobile. So it's not that loud, not too bad. I bet you if I had a box, I can muffle it and straight into the bush there and you wouldn't hear too much. Not too bad at all. It's acceptable anyway. I just set up my bed. Let's test it out. Oh yeah, that's going to be cozy. Well, this stays here obviously. I got a foamy, and of course I got the cot. I think the cot might be my brother Charlie's. I think I was supposed to send it to him and I couldn't find it, and I finally found it in the cabin. I'm still tidying up a little bit at a time. All my jackets are hung over there now, and my toque and balaclava. I got some goggles here. Now I'll start to hang some stuff here that can be cool. But it's cool over here, and it's going to stay cool in here because I keep opening the door and getting stuff, and then the sleeping bag and the cot, and everything has to warm up still. And I got my rug here to throw down in the middle once we're in for the night. Getting cozy, got the rug down now. That'll help. Roll it out here and let the corners flatten out. And we're just in time. I cut the wood, got everything going here, and yeah, just about dark out there. So let's go take a peek out there. I'm going to do up some marten. I got the bird feeder out here. I got to figure out what tree I want to cut. That's a nice tree here. I'm not touching that. So I thought it'd be a dead tree here, so I might have to put the bird feeder over there. I was going to put it here, but I think I'll put it over there. But then I'm dropping some of these, so we'll see. We got a few options. Too bad we didn't frickin' go snowshoeing. And the days go by fast. Holy smoke. When you're out here, it just flies. I left early, you know, and I tried to race here, and I tried to get here so quick that I left some of the boxes filled up with snow. And I said, well, I'll do them tomorrow. And that still didn't do nothing. So days go by quick here. I don't got much light. It's probably about 4:30, and it's going to be dark. And the reason it's not dark already is because it's not cloudy. So we got some nice clear skies, and maybe we'll get some northern lights tonight. Let's go back in and make some tea. There you go. So get some water going. I'm getting there, so I'll keep my inReach and phone up here. I got a bungee cord for gloves across there and anything else. Guess I could put this here now. I just wanted to get comfortable in here, get cozy, spend the night, see what I need, see what I'm missing. I don't think I'm missing anything. I got a ton of food here, so that's good. So if anything ever happens, like a big storm, I can easily just pull in here and spend a few nights. There's no doubt about that. No problem there. But yeah, I got that shelf up there for all my batteries and inReach and my phone. So that's all looking good. Oh, cracking away. The ice is melting on the stove. And it's getting close to supper. Yeah. So another half an hour or so, I think I'll start the pork chops on the stove. Check the potatoes out. I threw in a Polish sausage for the heck of it. Oh yeah, time to flip these over. I have the radio up there. It's warm, but I can't pick up a station, not even CBC. Just too far out, I guess. So we'll try a little bit later. I bet you it was cloudy, I'd pick up something, but I was picking up CJOB before, right at the cabin, so we'll try a little bit later and see what we get, if anything. I think I could probably turn this light off now and not burn propane. I just wanted to try it. There we go. That's going to be good. Right on. Oh, that's going to be a good supper. You just can't beat food cooked over a wood stove. You just can't beat it. Potatoes. Oh, look at that, guys. Just can't beat that. Kind of mad I forgot my can of beans. I really wanted a can of beans with that. Just perfect sitting right here. I threw a big log in there just to see what it was like. Open full blast, so we'll see. I got to keep trying different things, obviously, with the stove. So if I could throw one great big log in there and have it full blast for an hour or so, that's not too bad. I think it'd be warmer in here if I brought the shovel for my trapping sleigh. This side's banked pretty good. This side not bad. This side not at all. So that means the cold air is going right through. So you want that, the floor, you know, obviously you want it warmer. So all the heat's escaping like nothing with the tent, right? Don't you worry. We'll get super cozy in here, and you'll see. Probably in a few years there'll probably be like 3 windows in here and it'll be insulated. Because I'll get sick of cutting wood for it. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I don't know who the frick did this to the rope, but wow. Is that me? Jeez. Terrible. That's better. There you go. On the roller rope, ready to go. The radio's still working. I did my last Martin.
I feel like it's starting with tech skills, but really this is about building independence.
How's that?
Have you noticed that in your own children? Absolutely.
A little bit pale, eh? How long his freaking neck is. Freak. That's nice. The freaking knife was a little bit dull, but I managed. Usually sharpen my knives all the time. I guess I forgot to sharpen that one. That lantern's pretty good. Very good, actually. I'm glad I changed the mantle on it. I mean, there was a new one on there, but for some reason had a little bit of a hole in it. And this one is brighter too. So maybe it was the wrong mantle. I didn't keep the package to find out. But it's just perfect in here. Of course, all the 2x4s are warm now, and everything's dry. So I think with getting all that frickin' ice off all the 2x4s and that dampness out of here, I think that's what the change was in here today. Because all of a sudden it went from feeling cool all the time to just bang. Everything just seemed to heat up, and the dampness went out of the air, and even the windows cleared right up. So I guess I was just had to dry everything out real good. There's still a little bit of frost in the corner there, but not too bad. Well, good morning. Been up and about for a while, and finally it's starting to get some good light out there. And I'm gonna have some tea, get a frying pan on, have some breakfast, and we'll go reset all the traps and see if we have anything. Well, I just made some tea, and I have my sausage on the stove frying. Once that's nice and warm, I'll throw some eggs in there, and we'll have that with some the rest of the buns. and machine's warming up. I'm gonna make a voice message for myself, what I need here, some drill bits, and a few other things. So nothing too crazy, we're pretty much set up now. But man, is it ever nice out. So it's not too bad out at all. I can handle this. I'm gonna unload that wood now, get all this stuff in there, and get the heck out of here. A few things I'll put back in the cabin, or the tent frame. But next trip I think we'll get Wilson's bird feeder out, start cutting trail I hope, and a few other things. Maybe get that window in. That's what you see when you're take about, I don't know, about 10 steps to the right from the tent frame, and you can see right down that creek. And look at all the tracks down there. Holy smokes. There's like moose and otter and all kinds of things down there. So you know it's going to be good trapping. So I was just standing over there. And of course you could see down the creek there to the river. And this would be a great view right here if these trees weren't in the way. So a few of these trees have to go, and I'll probably do that the next trip to the tent frame. I don't know about the next trip out here, but whenever we're out here next, we'll do some clearing, and we're going to start setting down Horseshoe Creek. There's no doubt about that. Lots of tracks down there. We don't have the time this trip, but we'll get there. Well, I'm all packed up. Just got to get my jacket and a few other things out of here. I got this much wood left. Didn't burn very much. I got 10 gallons of gas here for the generator or my machine if needed. And that looks like a lot of stuff, but the generator and a few other things in there. The tarp's pretty bulky, so there's not that much in there. There's the 2 marten I did up last night. Machine's pretty much warm. Okay, let's get dressed and go see if we have anything else in the traps. If not, get back to camp, start a fire. And according to my wife, the weather is supposed to be like this tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and Wednesday back to work, -4. Holy smokes, can't believe it. Well, we're at the big lake. Nothing so far. Had one 330 tripped off. Fixed a couple more. But we finally caught a marten on this side of the lake. Doesn't look like a very big one. And again, we caught it in this burn here. So we're not quite halfway to the cabin. But a nice looking marten. So I'll pull that one out in a bit and I'll show you at the cabin. So far it looks dark and it looks like a small female. Beautiful day though, but extremely dull. Holy man. I just got to putt over those lakes because you're scared you're going to hit a rock or something. I can't see nothing. I'm just pointing my machine in the right direction. Pretty quiet day today. I know this time last year or the year before I'd probably come here for a tea and just take off, but it's so freaking dead around here. It's like nothing moving, there's no tracks, no wolverine. Oh man, I don't get it. It's just one of those years, I guess. Well, what do? Nothing. I just really, really love being out here at the cabin and, you know, spending some time in the bush and just nice and quiet. So having no fur around doesn't bother me at all. But what bothers me is I keep checking empty boxes and I know better. I'm just going to pull them next trip. So all the 330s are coming in. And I'm gonna probably pull this marten line. That's not producing very well. I thought it would produce very well. I've never trapped that before, so I don't know. But let's start concentrating on heading southwest now and cutting trail. Oh, looks like a system moved in here, and we've been getting this for a while now. Wind picked up, and you can't see a thing. I can only imagine what it looks like in the big open areas. It's probably just Completely white. A lot of times, I've said it before, this ridge I'm on, it stops a lot of the snow and wind. So it's always a little bit better here. It's fooled me a few times. I've taken off and went to the big open area. I couldn't see a thing. It was nothing but a sheet of white in front of me. Oh, it smells good. I got some potatoes frying. I got the last of the pork chops in here. And one Polish sausage. And I have a can of beans ready. And when I'm getting close, I'm gonna dump some of the beans into the side here and let those warm up. Just going through a few things that I brought back from the tent frame. And I noticed my bracket that holds my light in position has broke. I'll take this back to town with me and fix it. I'll come up with something. And also, somebody was asking me what light that was. There you go. Fantastic light. Bright. Not very expensive. I believe there's even brighter ones. But I will definitely be ordering another one of these. I'll open the door for a while. Holy frick, is it hot in here. I just checked the temperature. It's like only -10 out there. Yeah. Getting dry. Should it? Holy, it's like 26 in here. What am I frickin' cooking? I think I'll open the door for a little bit. Just to let some fresh air. Actually, I'll open the window for a change. I gotta get that ice off my windshield tomorrow, and I'll use my blow dryer on that tomorrow. And you're probably wondering, why does he have a blow dryer? Even the wife asked that. She bought a new blow dryer, and I said, I'll take the old one. It still works good, but not enough for her, I guess. And I said I need it for furs. She goes, what, for furs? So when I get a hole in the pelt, I'll take a, right here, a water bottle with just water in it and spray around there and get the fur away from that hole. Then of course I turn the pelt over and I sew it. And then I'll turn it back over, I use the blow dryer and just dry that fur a little bit, brush it out with the brush I have out there, and get it back to normal. Oh, just watching the news. Had a nice breakfast, and now I have my second cup of tea. And it looks like a nice day so far. No snow. And I could see, yep, I can see the far bush line is nice. So I made a decision. You know, sitting there, what feels wrong? Something feels wrong. And I think it finally dawned on me what feels wrong. I think I'm trapping because I have a YouTube channel. I think I have traps up because I have a YouTube channel. And by that I mean I shouldn't have traps out right now. It's so dead out there. And I should be doing the more important stuff for when it picks up, and that's cutting trail. So I think I'm going to call myself guilty. And I have 330 boxes out and Martin lines where I shouldn't have them, because you know what? I should be cutting trail and be focusing on getting to that far end of my line with a nice Martin trail. Because this is the way it's like sometimes. It's it gets super quiet. The foxes go somewhere else, or they're all killed off by a disease, which I do believe they were a couple of years ago. They're just starting to rebound. Wolverines move on and they'll be back. And I think I'm guilty. Whew, was that freaking heavy. Oh, look at what I did to the bottom. So I'll fix that another time. Oh, man. That thing was freaking heavy, man. Whew. Okay, it's time to, I think I'll dump that water out of that one. Yeah. Oh, I gotta fill my teapot up for next trip. Oh, I'm excited for the next trip. Pulling traps and cutting trail. I got a little bit of gas in this jerry can. The generator over the last few trips. Oh, look how much garbage in the bottom of that one. That's okay. You don't always empty the jerry can, or you shouldn't. There's a little bit in the bottom, eh? It's a good filter though. Stops the water and everything, but obviously not everything. That rust from the barrels got in there and stuff, so